They are all very young and energetic and very dynamic and very upcoming और सारे अपनी अपनी बात करने की शानदार सलाहियत रखते हैं. जितने लोग यहाँ I can see their photos here. They are all a very well-to-do, well-versed people. तो आपको बड़ी मुबारक हो जी. मैं समझता हूँ कि जो कॉमन अंडरस्टैंडिंग और जो कॉमन विजडम होती है वो एक फर्द की जहानत से हर हाल में बेहतर होती है. तो ये आपका कलेक्टिवली किया गया फैसला है. मेरी दी गई दलील से ज़्यादा मौसर साबित होगी ये बात. तो इंशाल्लाह आप जो करते हैं वी आर ऑल देयर टू सपोर्ट यू बाय ऑल मीन्स. बहुत मुबारक हो. आप कुछ कहना चाहिए?
Honorable Speaker, fellow parliamentarians and all the members of the Young Parliamentarian Forum, Assalamu Alaikum. First of all, my apologies for keeping you all waiting, but I didn't want to start this without Mr. Speaker here. Sir, first of all, I would like to thank you for opening the assembly doors to the youth and breaking the glass ceiling. Punjab has always been a traditionalist province, and the culture, with all due respect, we always saw here was that you have to be a third or a fourth time parliamentarian to earn respect inside and outside the assembly, and Mr. Speaker has actually given us that strength and that power to dream beyond that. I think with what is happening all around the world, globally, because I mentioned CPA, I just attended a CPA training in Malta 4 weeks ago, and I understand that the global youth is actually looking forward to bring a change. They're actually looking forward to empower the elected youth, and I think that this forum is going to empower us to do that, and with the powers vested in us through the Speaker, I think we are going to make him proud. Let's all promise to make Mr. Speaker and Punjab Assembly proud and to break the glass ceilings all around the world. What I want is young legislators shaping Pakistan, because we want to change the symbolic presence to actual strategic power in the hands of the youth. I want the Young Parliamentarians Forum of the Punjab Assembly to be Stanford of political thinking, to be the Davos of ideas and MIT of policy experimentation. For this, I have actually noted a few things that I want to bring to the Young Parliamentarians Forum, and I'm definitely open to all suggestions of all the 105 members of the Young Parliamentarians Forum. First and foremost, I want to initiate and introduce a YPF policy garage, where it will be a legislative cell led by all of us young parliamentarians, and which will be inclusive of researchers and experts from all around Punjab who are expert in different fields, which will have the capacity of drafting and amending bills within 72 hours. I want this legislation cell to be fast, sharp and people-centric, where students and experts can be included not only as an external resource but also as permanent interns in the assembly. Other than that, for all us young parliamentarians, what I want to start is a constituency 5.0, where we re-rise the role of a young MP. There have been many traditionalist ways in which our elders, our forefathers have been doing politics, but I think the digital map of progress has to be shaped by us. We need to have AI-powered dashboards to track education, job, women's security and other indicators like this. We need a people's scoreboard every quarter in every young parliamentarian's constituency, and then pick the top 5 and take them to the global chapters. I also want the YPF Punjab Assembly to be voice of the invisible. Actually, we need to legislate for the unseen, because everything has been legislating for the visible people, for the majorities, for the masses. But what I want is that we need to have a shadow desk to actually legislate, to actually give power and voice of the unseen. People who are acid attack survivors, waste pickers, autistic children, and people who were born in Afghanistan with Afghanistan nationalities in Pakistan. I also want to make a YPF global conference here in the Punjab Assembly, where we can collaborate with young legislators across the globe to build a silent revolution. Where we can all collaborate, and we can continue a digital diplomacy by the elected youth of the world, not just Punjab. I want the global caucus to actually lead this revolution. a cross-border revolution. Another thing that I would like to initiate is a YPF Cinema for Change. Storytelling needs to meet law in the era of AI and in the era of just not need to be made in the assemblies. They are understood and they need to be made in the hearts of the people of Punjab. What I want to do is, I want to have a first legislative storytelling studio in the Punjab Assembly where there is a 3-minute video of every law, every legislative activity that is done by the Young Parliamentarians Forum. It should have a 3-minute explanatory video in Urdu, in English and in Punjabi so that the laws that we make are not just made by us, they are understood by every citizen of Punjab and they are loved by every citizen of Pakistan. As I conclude my ideas and my initiatives and my plans for the Young Parliamentarians Forum, I must say that having trained at UC Berkeley, having legislated at the federal level, with the federal government, having litigated constitutional cases, I led the first ever female candidate for Prime Minister of the Youth Parliament. What I want to do is to bring global thinking coupled with the fighting spirit of Punjab. I want policy over platitude, design over delay, and impact over Instagram. Once again, I would really like to thank Mr. Speaker for trusting me with this responsibility, and I want to thank all of you for being here, especially our seniors who have stood by me, Mr. Haider Gilani, Parliamentary Leader for People's Party, for supporting this initiative, Rana Shahbaz Saab, PTI, all political parties, for developing this consensus and for posing trust in me. I hope and pray, inshallah, Mr. Speaker, I promise you I will not let you down. Thank you.